Imagine standing on the front lines of the Roman Empire, clad in iron armor under the blazing Mediterranean sun. Your life isn't just about battles and glory. It's endless marching, brutal training, and the constant threat of death. Could you survive 25 years as a Roman soldier? The truth might shock you. Today, we're uncovering what life was really like for Rome's legionaries, and why most of us wouldn't last a single week. The reality behind the legions. Hollywood paints Roman soldiers as unstoppable warriors, towering figures with polished helmets and perfect discipline. But the reality? It was dirty, exhausting, and often terrifying. Soldiers were as likely to die from infection, starvation, or harsh weather as they were from enemy swords. Historian Adrian Goldsworthy explains that life in the legions was as much about surviving the daily grind as it was about fighting Rome's enemies. The army wasn't just about strength, it was about endurance. Who were the legionaries? In the early Republic, Rome didn't have a standing army. A legion was simply a group of citizens called up in times of war, each expected to bring their own weapon and armor. But as Rome grew into an empire, this changed. By the time of Augustus, the legions had become a professional fighting force. Soldiers enlisted for 25 grueling years, paid directly by the state. And interestingly, they weren't all Roman-born. Many came from provinces like Gaul, North Africa, or modern-day Lebanon. Trajan's column shows soldiers with rugged beards and hardened expressions. These weren't kids. They were mature, seasoned men, tough as old leather. The pay and promise of rewards. Was it worth it? Financially, not really. A soldier's pay was similar to that of a farm laborer, but the difference was security. The army guaranteed food, wages, and medical care year-round. After surviving 25 years, veterans were rewarded with land or a pension, a powerful prize in a society where owning land meant status and respect. For non-citizens, the ultimate reward was Roman citizenship, complete with legal rights and tax benefits. It was a ticket to a better life, not just for the soldier, but for his children. Beyond the battlefield, not all soldiers fought every day. In fact, during long periods of peace, they spent much of their time building roads, forts, bridges, and aqueducts. A Roman soldier was as much an engineer as he was a warrior. And if you could read and write, your life could be very different. The Roman army needed clerks to manage records, supplies, and official documents. Literacy could mean avoiding the hardest labor and even climbing the ranks to become an officer. Daily life and hardship. So, what was a typical day like? Grueling. Soldiers marched for hours, trained relentlessly, and slept in cramped tents with 8 men sharing a single space. They dug ditches, hauled supplies, and endured brutal punishments for disobedience. Every day you'd live with the constant knowledge that one mistake or one unlucky arrow could end your life. It wasn't glory, but survival.